Good morning, folks. It's Cliff Graves from a very miserable, rainy, wet West Midlands. I bid you good morning. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about suspension exercise straps. And are they any good? Well, okay. Let me kick off with my experience of what I feel about suspension exercise straps. In short, I think they are the business. They are fantastic. Okay? They transform an exercise that, otherwise body weight would not sort of get right into those forgotten muscles that we never seem to train. If you take a press up, okay, a body weight press up, if you can do 20 press ups, body weight press ups, conventional press ups, you then try and do those 20 press ups from suspension exercise straps. And if the 20 body weight conventional press ups, for example, the squeezing out the last 2 reps, 18, 19, 20, for instance, you ain't going to do that on the suspension straps, exercise straps. I guarantee you will not. You will squeeze to get out 10 reps. The first time I used suspension straps, the next morning, my core, my abdominal muscles were just so sore. I'm talking about specifically the abdominal muscles underneath your belly button. The ones that are just so difficult to get with all these abdominal, I hate to use the word, but crunches, abdominal crunches. They just do not get that muscle group underneath the belly button, that flat muscle. Alright, but seriously, it was a revelation. So I stick my thumb up to suspension strap training. I think it's I say a relatively safe form of training, and I'll come to that a little bit later on. But I do think it's a relatively safe form of exercise training. Taking the suspension exercise strap press up exercise, provided you don't caterpillar your hips, let your hips sag, providing you can keep your spine straight, okay, then you're going to get such a good core workout, which isn't going to put any pressure on your vertebrae, your spinal vertebrae. So you're going to be kept safe. The way to do that is actually to keep the spine in neutral. But as personal trainers, cueing your clients to keep the spine in neutral, to keep that natural, albeit slight S-curve in the spine. Okay, most people just can't get their head around it, and they will actually caterpillar and extenuate the curve in the spine. So what we tell them here is to slightly, and we mean slightly, pelvic tilt, posteriorly pelvic tilt. So that means the pelvis coming forwards, right, as opposed to the pelvis going backwards and accentuating that natural S curve. It goes forwards to engage the deep core muscles, specifically surrounding the lumbar spine. So, I digress. Sorry about that. Anyway, so we have these suspension straps which offer a trainee a fantastic workout. And they do. But here is where I have my reservations with them. In particular, I'm going to have a go at the home model version. These are the ones that you see that you can actually attach to a door frame. Now, how ridiculous is that? How absolutely stupid and foolhardy is that? Which moron thought that up? Have you heard the adage, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link? Well, that is so prevalent here. Because if that door frame is not strong enough to take a heavier exercise as body weight, guess what it's going to do? It's going to give way. And it will give way. You go into some of the older houses and the door frame are pretty much pathetic. So please ignore that alarm going out in the background there. It's very annoying, I know, but anyway. So you have to ensure that your door frame is strong and sturdy enough to do the job. Because if it isn't, it's going to collapse on you and you're going to have an accident. The second thing is, and I saw a video on YouTube about this and it did make me chuckle. What about if somebody, the other side of the door, right, doesn't know you're training the other side of the door and they come in and open the door? What happens then? Exactly. Exercise over. Accident waiting to happen. What made me chuckle was, I don't know if you've ever seen these in hotels. They get them. They put them outside on the door handle. Do not disturb. You know, meaning somebody's trying to get some shut-eye. You know. In this video, somebody put on the outside of the door frame, do not enter, exercise, training in progress. Which, okay, it is an intelligent thing to do, isn't it? I guess. I shouldn't be facetious. But come on. You know, I mean, it shows that it just reveals what I've just been saying. That it's an accident waiting to happen. I want to now move on now to the commercial suspension strap, exercise strap versions. You know, the the ones where the commercial gym has been, in quotes, enterprising. And they've got in one of these huge, great big contraption things, like a great big long bar, that's got all the attachments for multiple suspension exercise straps. You know, the one that probably takes up about 100 foot space in the gym. Clever idea, that. And again, I did see on YouTube, I think that this was a little bit of a wee take, but it was funny to watch, and you could actually see it actually happening. All these suspension straps, prior usage, kind of all dangle down, don't they? You know, ready for use, and the commercial gym, trying to eke out and squeeze out as much cash from the clients as they possibly can, get as many bodies in, to do the group session, suspension exercise session. And they had this guy, and he was trying to find his particular suspension strap, and basically, like I say, they all dangled down, and they'd all got tangled up. And it was hilarious. But you see, that kind of really just sort of consolidates this thing of suspension strap training. Now, I really want to get down more into what happens when a trainee has done 6 months, let's say, of continual, consistent, regular, hard, conscientious training, body weight training on one of these suspension exercise straps, contraptions. Where is the progression formula within that? I hear people saying, weighted exercise vests. Wear big chains around the torso. Okay, so weighted vests, which we'll talk about tomorrow. But weighted vests, what do they go up to? What's their weight capacity? 10 kilos? 20, 30, 40, 50, 60? Have you seen a 60 kilo weighted vest? Because I haven't. But they say, wear 2 exercise vests, 3, 4 maybe. Oh, come on, wake up and smell the coffee. Can you imagine wearing 4 20-kilogram weighted vests? You wouldn't get them on you. They wouldn't go on you. It's nonsensical. It's ridiculous. It's moronic. The question is, out there to the so-called, in quotes, experts within the fitness industry. Oh, here comes Mr. Expert. Wow. My question simply to him is, what is the progression formula for suspension strap, exercise strap training? And there isn't one. Not until now. I've said and introduced myself as a fitness inventor. And we have come up with the ultimate and optimum weighted vest. It's not a weighted vest, it's actually a shell, but it's something you put on. And we have had this British standard, safety tested to EN 957, stringent red tape safety standards to 220 kilos. Let me repeat that, because people might have thought I said 20 kilos. 220 kilograms. British safety tested to. What does that mean? What that means is that we consider it will facilitate the most strongest of athletes. If an athlete can get down and give me 3 sets of 10 suspension exercise strap sets of press-ups with 220 kilos on, then I'll pack up and give up. Alright? I don't think there's going to be many, if any, that will accomplish that goal. Similarly, we have looked at the safety aspect of the straps, and we have produced something very similar. Safety suspension strap handles, right? So these can be, we talked yesterday about our press-up stands. They can just be slipped over the press-up stand bars. They give enough room for the depth of the elbow to not come in contact with the crossbars. You know, as you're going down and then as you're coming up, you've got enough room so that the elbows don't hit the top, the underneath, of the press-up stand bars. And actually, you've got a fearsome workout there. Now, a little bit later on, I'm going to talk to you about how we can actually integrate this into one awesome workout, right? Absolutely awesome workout. Never, ever, ever been seen within the fitness industry. Well, I haven't seen it. And it's something that we're working on at this moment, right as we speak, that will blow you away. You will love it. Alright, but more about that tomorrow. And also, I just want to say is that as we build up these talks, we're going to be interviewing some of the most influential bodies within the fitness industry. These talks were just me warbling on. I really, just for folk to kind of get to know us, understand that we don't pull our punches. We are going to expose you out there within the fitness industry, you cowards out there within the fitness industry. You know who you are. You skulk away and hide under, the protection banner of big corporate businesses, but you know who you are. Alright, and we're going to expose you. We're clever enough not to name and shame, personally, but we will expose the lies within the fitness industry. How members of the public, you people that are listening to these broadcasts, have been absolutely led up the garden path. No more. That happens no more, people. So, hopefully, tomorrow, join us at exactly the same time, our little breakfast chat. Alright? Bless you. Have a great, great day today. I hope I haven't spoilt it too much. Ciao for now. See you tomorrow.